You know that feeling, right? Wanting something new, but your playlist is, well, feeling a little too familiar.
Yeah.
Well, today we are diving deep into Diorella Monzo's album Dream Come True
Nice.
to see if it's got that fresh sound you've been waiting for.
And you know what's really cool about this album? Even if you're completely new to Latin jazz, it's such a great place to start.
Okay, I like it. So set the scene for us. What are we working with here?
So it came out back in 2019, and it's a nice, tight 30 minutes, just 9 tracks, easy to digest.
9 tracks. I love that. Short and sweet. Perfect for like a quick pick-me-up. All right, so I took a peek at the track list, and a few titles really jumped out at me. What I'm looking for, I mean, who can't relate to that, right?
It's true, that search is universal.
We're all searching for something. And it's funny because even though we're talking about music with lyrics and vocals and all that,
Right.
sometimes it's the music itself that speaks to that deeper part of you.
Yeah, absolutely. That feeling.
Speaking of deep, let's talk about this track, Amor en un hilo. Now, what's interesting here is it features Arturo Sandoval.
Oh, yes.
And for anyone who doesn't know,
Legendary.
Arturo Sandoval is this incredible,
Cuban trumpeter.
yes, Cuban trumpeter.
Pianist, composer. I mean, the list goes on.
He's a powerhouse. Okay, so to see his name on this album, I'm like, this track has got to be something special.
It really is. And what makes this collaboration so cool is how it brings those two styles together. You've got that Sandoval energy, that fire he brings with the trumpet. And then you have Diorella's vocals, which are, how do I describe them, smoother, more melodic, almost ethereal at times. And those two things together, it's like this push and pull in the music.
Oh, I love that. I love that description.
It's like he brings the heat, and she's like this cool breeze, you know?
Yeah, a perfect musical pairing. But maybe not heaven, right?
Yeah.
Because we were talking about some fiery Latin jazz.
Exactly.
So speaking of which, for our listeners who maybe haven't explored the genre much, could you break down those core elements a little bit? Like when we hit play, what are we listening for?
Oh, for sure. So really, at its core, Latin jazz is all about this fusion of rhythms. You're going to have these driving Afro-Cuban beats, and those are often really anchored by the congas.
Yeah, the congas.
So imagine like those deep, resonant drums.
You just hit the stage.
Exactly, laying down a groove you just can't help but move to.
Okay, so we've got the congas. What else? What else is in the mix?
All right, so then you've got the timbales coming in, and those are those higher pitched drums, and they add all these really bright, intricate fills and solos.
Okay.
I like to think of them like the conversationalists of the rhythm section, adding these little bursts of energy.
Okay, I like that. It was really coming together. I can practically hear it.
And then over that rhythmic foundation, you have all these melodic layers. So you've got piano, you've got horns, trumpets, saxophones.
Nice.
And they're all improvising, they're interacting, just creating this incredibly rich sound.
You've sold me. So for our listeners who are ready to experience this album firsthand, where can they find Dream Come True?
Easiest place, honestly, Amazon Music. Just type in Diorella Monzo, it should pop right up.
Easy peasy. Okay, so before we wrap up and send everyone off on their Latin jazz journey, I want to go back to something you were talking about earlier, those universal themes.
Yeah, for sure.
We talked about, like, what I'm looking for, tapping into that feeling of searching.
Yeah.
But how else does this album, or maybe Latin jazz as a whole, explore those emotions that we all connect with?
You know, that's what I think makes this music so captivating. Even if you don't understand the actual words, the lyrics, you can really feel the emotions in the music itself.
Yeah.
So, for example, you've got the title track, Dream Come True, and right from the get-go, you just get this sense of hope, this longing. You can hear it in the melodies, the way the music builds.
Yeah.
It's like a musical journey towards something better, you know?
Absolutely. That resonates with everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
That desire for something more, that drive to achieve your dreams.
Exactly, and that's just one example, right? There's themes of love, of loss, of joy, all those human experiences that go beyond language, beyond culture.
It's like music becomes its own language.
Yeah,
You don't need to translate it, you just feel it.
you feel it, yeah. And when it comes to storytelling through music, I mean, Diorella Monzo, she's really got that touch.
Okay, so talking about storytelling, this album, it's a tight 9 tracks. Does that, like, change how those stories hit you think?
You know, it's interesting you say that. The length of this album, I think it really adds to the impact. It's like, instead of this big, sprawling novel, it's a short story, but it's perfectly crafted. Every note, every beat, it all has this purpose.
Yeah, and no filler tracks.
Oh, filler.
Straight to the point.
Straight to it. And I think because it's such a focused listening experience, you're probably going to walk away feeling the full weight of her artistry, you know?
It's like she's giving you a peek into her world, a taste of how she sees things.
And leaving you wanting more.
Yes.
Which honestly is a great thing. That feeling of, okay, I need to hear more of this artist. I need to go deeper. That's what sparks further exploration, you know?
It's like she's handing you the first book in a series, and now you have to know, like, what happens next.
Exactly. And the cool thing is, the story of Latin jazz, it doesn't end there, right? This album came out 5 years ago, but the genre, it's alive. New artists are coming out, they're pushing boundaries.
It's like an open invitation to keep searching, keep discovering.
Keep digging for those hidden gems, absolutely. And maybe even look back at some of the artists who, like, laid the groundwork, right?
Right.
Like Arturo Sandoval. I mean, his influence, it's still so strong.
This has been fantastic. I feel like we really unpacked Diorella Monzo's dream come true, tapped into that Latin jazz energy, and hopefully got our listeners really curious to check it out.
Yeah, I hope so.
So everyone listening, go on, give your ears something new. Who knows, you might just find your next musical obsession. Until next time, happy listening.